Let's say I got ball in hand and I need one, and my opponent needs two now. I could go for the cross corner, but then you open yourself to either scratching or hitting the ball a little fat. If you overcut it, it's okay, but if you hit it a little fat, you could give up a cross corner back the other way and sell out the game. So 9 times out of 10, if I'm playing, I'm probably just gonna go ahead and just shoot this way and just play the safer route, just kind of going a little bit forward and hitting the ball a little full and just let the cue ball kind of fall down. Easier the cue ball gets to the rail, the better. So anytime the cue ball is by the rail, it's a lot better, and you're just looking to make sure, you know, your opponent doesn't have very many options in this spot other than to kind of jack up and try to stop the cue ball, let's just say. So it's just, you're just buying time and you're trying to give it yourself a better chance of not selling something out. But you know, it's not a bad spot. All right, so as I look into the shot, you're gonna go off center just a little bit. You're wanting to hope to get the 4 to move a little bit faster than the 10 coming back off the rail. So you're gonna try to draw back in the same spot as you're lined up for the 4. As you see, I kind of went to the side a little bit, which helped throw that ball down too. This isn't terrible, but you know, most people are always trying to make the head string ball. Do I shoot it? Not very often, and barely any, really, honestly, just because I don't want to take a chance on the double kiss happening if I hit it bad or accidentally scratch into the side or accidentally scratch into this corner. So, but there's a lot of people that do shoot it, so to each its own. The other shot would be here is if I got 2 balls on the spot, I need one, that's my hole over here. I would go ahead and use low with a lot of right and turn my wrist just a little bit on the backhand, a little bit extra, just for that extra delivery. So I got very close to making it. Scratch was a little bit close. I like to normally hit it a little bit harder so it'll go deeper in there and turn quicker and come up about here. That's my ideal situation in that spot, but this isn't a bad outcome either. Only choice they would have here is to go ahead and scratch with the ball. So let's say that's my hole over here. I would probably put the cue ball about here, use a little bit of high and a little bit of left and overcut it just a little bit. The left's gonna help kill the cue ball off the side rail to drop down towards the end rail. Anytime you get your cue ball on the end rail, you're in a better spot for sure. So that's one way. Okay, say that's my hole over here on the right-hand side. The other shot, instead of crossing it, would be just to go straight at it from this side and just use a little bit of high and a little bit of left. Hit it a little thick. That might have been a little bit too thick, but it still isn't bad. Well, let's see if it isn't bad. I might make a shot here. Try to play the 2-way. All right, so now this time, let's say we are this hole over here, and you want to play the offensive shot. So the offensive shot would be, instead of playing safe route, would be this way. You can still try banking it even though it's super low, but you're going to use a lot more left and you're going to hit it a little bit slower. Now they can't see the full 5, so that's a good thing. Now the fact is they don't really have no option but to either super thin the 5 and just cut it and just come back up table, or they have to come off the 12 and try to come and put you back underneath the 5. So either way, they're having to either open the 12-15 and put you back in a good spot, or they have a chance of selling out shots. So this actually was a perfect situation right here. All right, so now we have a 4-ball on the spot situation. Now these are the options I would go through as far as this. If that's my hole right over there, then I would shoot, I would put it really thin and try to cut the two over. So all I'm doing is hiding the ball. I hid the ball. I know I can't make it, which is fine. This is a good situation because now they have to pretty much either shoot the 5 ball, cross banking it, which is fine. I don't mind them shooting at it. Or they're going to come off the 12 and open these balls and try to put you back underneath the 2. Either way, they have to hit it good and they have to put you in a good spot. Another option is, let's say this is your hole over here. And you have ball in hand, you don't want to shoot just the ball, cutting it towards your hole. So this time we're going to do this, and it comes up a lot. So I stick the cue ball probably right around the first diamond, and I'm going to try to ticky the 12, 13. So I'm going to come in deep with a lot of English and a slow release. So as you see, that's probably the best outcome right there. I don't mind that, do you? Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube page. This is how we keep the content coming and helps you guys get more knowledge.